Okay, let's get down to it, boppers.
Yeah, let's get down to it, boppers. It's the Ron and Fez show. Friday. Artist of the day. As it should be every day. Mr. Jimi Hendrix. Chris Stanley getting some nice props for yourself on the playlist page.
Finally. Usually it's a battlefield of that thing.
It is, but because...
I'm taking every fire.
Well, you got everything but Rex Start, but he's...
Rex Start's a racist.
He's, well, I don't know, straight racist, but... And then Fanboy says, can we bring back Funk Fridays sometime, please? We do them all the time, but you just don't want to burn out the funk of it all. There's only so many funk artists that you could use. So finally, we got to a point. So we had to start bringing in soul and R&B and even rap.
You get really obscure funk artists.
Yes.
Like
you
really,
don't want bad funk.
Yeah. Like, who the hell is this? They had one single 40 years ago.
Well, most of it's going to be 40 years ago. All right, it is the Ron and Fez show. It's a Friday. Yesterday rained hard, and today it's the summer. We just finished spring out yesterday and went into deep summer. Beautiful.
It's amazing.
Today.
And the guys loading the trucks out front were just harassing women left and right. It was great to watch.
We're back to harassing women.
Yeah, there's just any woman. Doesn't matter how they were dressed or what they look like.
Mommy, hey.
Look at that. Whoa.
I would like to do a documentary to see if one of those guys has ever gotten laid by attempting to scream things in a group at a woman. Where she's like, oh, you know what? You five guys might be right. I would like you to go down on me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you would eat it with a spoon. I see. A spoon in my vagina. Oh, an anal. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah.
All holes, baby.
Do I wait until you unload the truck, or do you want to bang me on a pallet?
Right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. I'm getting another offer 12 floors up there.
They got sloppy seconds. It was great to watch.
Yeah, just I think it's just this attempt to explain to each other that even though they don't work with women and they spend their days with men, they're not gay.
And all these women just looking miserable and just stone-faced, just trying to pretend like it's a rape.
You say women, but sometimes it's really little girls.
Well, former intern Dana said she was harassed constantly.
She was, and she's only 8.
I don't even know how she got into this internship.
But she also thinks if someone says, excuse me, it means I'm here to rape you.
Yeah, Pips offered to take her out for lunch for the last day, and she thought, oh, Pips is trying to molest me.
How dare he? She is a kid that took Little Red Riding Hood way too seriously and just screamed and just sees the wolf everywhere.
Something happened.
All right, I'm going to give a Fez update.
Oh, good.
I went to see him yesterday. What I think he believes is the happiest place on earth, being hooked up to a machine. If he could do the show hooked up to a machine that tells him that his heart is okay, it would be like doing a show with Dean Martin.
Oh my
He's
God.
just so laid back and comfortable and worried about one thing and one thing only.
What's that?
Being checked out of the hospital. Now, most men would crawl, leaving behind body parts to get away from a hospital.
They're terrible places.
He loves it. He loves it. Especially now since he's been back to that same place so many times. He knows the nurses' names. He knows what time lunch is coming, what time dinner's coming.
God, he loves familiarity.
Yeah.
He loves it.
I don't know whether we need to get like a ping, ping, you know what I mean? Being here to kind of relax him like a mantra. But the whole time I'm sitting there with him, I'm scratching thinking of Mercer. You know what I mean? I'm like, there's Mercer all over this fucking place. Now, here's the other thing about Fez. The night before, he cut his finger. No, because he takes so many blood thinners, a cut for him is like you being shot in the chest, right? Blood just spurts out all over.
Oh my God.
So he was explaining to me how he had wrapped this thing up so much that it looked like a light bulb by the time that he came in. And I'm like, well, how did you cut your finger?
Yeah.
He cut his finger shaving his crotch.
Oh, God.
So the nurses wouldn't see his old balls. Now,
how many crotches have these women seen? He doesn't have to worry about it.
And a lot of people have been writing in that 7 stints is too many, that they're putting off doing whatever work that they're supposed to be doing. But he's very comfortable with the people that he's there with, and he just loves them. And he couldn't be happier. I never been on a happy hospital visit like him. I was just like, I wish I had a mic in here with him right now.
We could have brought a recorder.
And he also asked me how the live reads went. So I told him how bad you did. Because you're like a one-note guy.
Oh, I think I crushed them.
So Fez is saying, statically, he has no inflection. You have to have inflection.
Okay. Well, I mean, he would know. I mean, he's the one who does all the live reads.
He wants you also to know that.
Okay.
And then he also said, I hope he jumps into my grave that fast.
Wow. Wow, that's beef. Can't believe he's so pissed at me.
Yeah. He's not happy. Jeff, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Hey, buddies. Hey, any chance you guys can move the show to an old folks home? Sounds like Fezzi's ready to transition over there.
I'm not kidding. I can't believe that you brought that up, because when I left there, I was like, assisted living would be perfect for him.
He'd have more interaction with people. Like, he would be forced to be interacting with people in the assisted living thing.
By the way, he doesn't treat them nice either.
Oh, come on.
He treats them like the Queen would treat captured slaves.
Oh, my. They're helping him. They're keeping him alive, and he treats them like crap.
Well, he treats them like Fez treats people. That's his thing. That he's very happy that there's some kind of order to his life.
That's uncomfortable.
Here's Mike. Mike, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Ron, please tell me you brought him a Sports Illustrated.
Not only did I bring him a Sports Illustrated, I fucking read it while he was jabbering off to me about goddamn whatever blood counts or capillaries. I don't like to hear any of that shit.
Well, he is now versed in all that, I'm sure, because the doctor's just constantly talking to him about it, right?
He loves that talk. Oh, God, how he loves it.
Talk about how sick he is?
Well, yeah, how sore he is, how exhausted he is, how he really shouldn't be going home. He just texted me now, earlier, before I got in here, about they're trying to bum rush him out of there. And he really feels like he needs rest. I'm like, you could rest at your house.
Not in a hospital bed.
So when I write, you'll get a better rest at your house, it's like I screamed at him, fuck you, you're an awful person and I want you to die. He doesn't want to hear home good. He wants to hear we're all here to help you. And here's what he loves. Look who finished all their pudding. Good job. And then he's like, yeah, I did finish it all. Like, he's like very happy to tell them stuff like that. If he gets his shit praised, he's just, feels like he got a gold star. Did you go? Kevin, you're on the Ron and Fez show.
Good morning, gentlemen. I'm assuming Fezzi's hospital bills are piling up. Has he considered joining the Dollar Spent Club?
I'll tell you this, he did cut himself with a $1 razor.
Have a good one, boys.
Oh, no.
Wouldn't that have been the total irony if he would have bled to death?
Will that make it into the live reads?
These things are so sharp, I gushed out until I went into a coma. Yeah, he loves it. He loves it there.
It's so weird. They're the worst places in the world. They're just filled with sadness.
Yeah.
And bad food.
When the dinner tray came in, it was like a fucking escape route for me. I was like, I fucking ran down the hall. I was like beating on the fucking elevator door, and then finally I just ran down the fire escape. Just getting outside, I'm like, oh my God, people standing up, walking around.
Able-bodied.
Yeah. It's like walking into a tomb.
He was just in a regular. Was he sharing a room, or did you get his own private room?
Well, he was sharing a room, but that person just had checked out before I came in.
Nice.
So I had to hear all that person's stuff.
So did he badmouth them, or was he just eavesdropping?
He banned out them, and they're whining, and the person also had dementia, and I'm like, so it was like you. So were you just looking at a mirror? And the whole time I'm in there, I'm trying to just fucking blow cigar smoke out of a little crack in a window.
Nice. Good. You should be able to smoke in the hospital.
You used to be able to. They used to be all right.
It's ridiculous.
Fucking doctors would have had your chest open. Jesus Christ, look at this. Better get me a pack of Pall Malls. I'm going to be here for a while.
Is ash really bad for you?
So even like Rob Cross was checking with me on it, and I was like explaining the same shit that I'm explaining to you. No one understands. No one understands anyone who loves that thing as much as he does.
Maybe he needs a stent operation every couple months.
He does. If you look at it, he does. He's not that far off that.